Hey everybody, welcome back to another grilling video. Today we're going to be doing stuff out here on the Blackstone. And what I thought I would do is kind of a little like 3 or 4 items that you can do quickly and easily to transform leftovers into something pretty cool or something easy and just a little different or delicious. So I thought we'd start with that. I think the first thing we're going to do is a breakfast taco. Really simple. I've got a little bit of leftover ground sausage. It could be any kind of ground meat. Got an egg and some cheese and some tortillas, and we're going to start with something really simple like this. All right, so we're going to start this really easy. I'm going to get a little bit of oil down. I'm going to throw some of the sausage down just to start warming that up. That'll take a little bit longer than the eggs. I like to use a little bit of onion in mine, so we'll throw some of that on there. Let's get it started. All right, for our sausage, and we're just going to take some of this here, put it right on down in the griddle. We don't need a lot. We're just making one for what we're doing here. We'll do the same with some of our onions. We'll chop these guys up. We'll put these right down as well. Now, in order to start prepping this, we'll have just a little bit of cheese here and a flour tortilla. I'm going to put this over here on the burner that's off just because I know that'll kind of warm it up. It's getting warm, but it's not going to cook it. It's just going to keep it nice and toasty here. Get my cheese ready. Get my egg going here in just a moment. Now we're going to do our eggs. So what we want to do is use a little bit of butter because it's better on the flavor here. All right, and now let's get our egg going right in here and begin scrambling it right away. All right, I like to do this. I'm going to show you guys a little trick. I take my cheese, I put it right down on the griddle itself. Show you what this does. All right, that's all ready. Let's get all this kind of mixed up real quick. I said these are quick and easy. Boy, I wasn't kidding either. Look what we got going on with this cheese here now. So we're going to take this, we're going to incorporate all of this together. That melted cheese right in with it. Help bind it all together real nice. All right, a little bit more cheese right down the middle of our taco. And in we go. All of this goodness right in there. That on a plate so we don't lose it all, and we're just going to roll this up. And it really is that simple and that quick. With that, take our fork, get all this kind of pushed in a little bit, and you can either fold this up like a taco or roll it up like a burrito, whatever you so desire. Given how full it is, we're going to be doing taco style. All right, we got the next one. I love doing an adult grilled cheese. I call it adult grilled cheese because it's not just the craft slices between 2 pieces of white bread. We really like using this Jamaican hard bread. If you have any Latin or Caribbean markets, see if they sell this bread. Usually you have to have them slice it for you. It's a little bit denser, but when you're doing a grilled type or pressed type sandwich, it is phenomenal. So what I do is I butter each one of these on both sides. Have my cheese sliced and ready to go. I'm using a nice extra sharp cheddar. That's kind of what we like here. If you want to put onions on this, that's really good too, though I probably won't just because I'm going to share this with everybody else. I'm not going to eat all of this stuff. So, easy enough. We're just going to get these guys dropped right down here on the griddle. Let them start going. Now what I'm looking to do is get these just a little bit toasted on the bottom, and I'm going to flip them over. I'm going to start getting the cheese happy here. What I'm looking for is just a little bit toasted, and we're about there. So I'm gonna flip these over and put my cheese on. Now, as soon as we get this cheese all laid on here, we want to get a dome on this as quick as we can. Let's get that starting to melt. Do a little bit more on this side. And once you have that cheese good and melted, it's time to go ahead and take it off. Put it right here on our cutting board. We also made it adult or grown-up grilled cheese by just adding some good finishing salt. Use a good finishing flake salt, or we like to use smoked salt. If you watch our videos, we have videos when we're smoking like a brisket or something where we'll smoke salt as well. Real easy to do. Doesn't take anything extra because you're already using the smoker, and it's phenomenal as a finishing salt. All right, let's just get this cut here, and look at that. That looks good. All right, time to do the next one. So you have a little bit of leftover tuna salad or chicken salad. This happens to be chicken salad. We're gonna go ahead and make us a nice chicken salad melt sandwich. You wanna start with some of this hard bread, this dense bread. You can use regular white bread or wheat if you want, or sourdough, but I like this stuff for making pressed or grilled sandwiches. I've buttered one side of each one, and we're gonna start by just getting this put right down on the griddle. Now what we wanna do is warm up some of our chicken salad. We're just gonna take this and drop some right here on the griddle, whatever we think we're gonna need for the sandwich, in about the shape of the bread. We're gonna let that start warming up a little bit. All right, we're gonna flip our bread over here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's what we wanna see. And now, we're gonna go ahead and get our cheese. Use whatever cheese you want, but if you like it to be good and gooey and melty, that cheap little yellow slices in a package at the grocery store is phenomenal for doing just that. I'm gonna dome this side up just so that the heat stays in there and it begins to get that nice and toasty. All right. Look at that. Just what we want to see. Now we're going to take our chicken salad, drop it right here on our bread. Put this one right on top of it. We're going to dome that up for just a minute. Talk about quick and easy. All right, it's been domed long enough. We're now just going to go ahead and pick this guy up, get it put right over here on our cutting board. That is looking good. If it's starting to ooze out the side a little, just make sure you go ahead and lift that right up in there. And now we're going to go ahead and cut this chicken melt one. Now I'll tell you, this one's going to ooze out. I got a lot of chicken salad in this guy, but look at that. How phenomenal is that? Cheese running out and everything. And while that's cooling, we'll do one more thing. We have these little tiny frying pans that we have, these little cast iron ones. And look, it's just after Christmas. We still had some leftover Christmas cookie dough. We're going to go ahead and make us a big old skillet peanut butter cookie. Let's see how this works out. Just going to pack that right down in there. Put this guy right down here on our griddle, and we're going to dome it up. I'm going to turn off the burners on this side. We're just going to let that one go. Nice and simple. We'll see if that doesn't cook up while we do some taste testing. All right, we'll start with our breakfast taco here. And again, we cooked all these in about 6 to 8 minutes. That's it. Like, this doesn't take a long time. This thing's still warm in my hand. So you can go ahead and use leftovers, give everybody something they want that they like at dinner or lunch. It's an awesome way to do it. That is outrageous. What a great way to use up some kind of leftovers, right? 1 egg, some leftover sausage, a half onion that was cut and still sitting in the fridge, and about 2.5 minutes on the Blackstone. Tortilla, you could put it in a bun or bread or anything else you want. That is delicious. Let's go adult grilled cheese here. If you remember, this is the one where we use some nice sharp cheddar cheese, a little bit of finishing salt on it, and some of that nice hard dense bread. That is good. And by using a sharp cheddar cheese, you don't get that real stretchy cheese like you do, or the gooey cheese like you do with the yellow American processed cheese. But what you get is amazing, salty, rich flavor from that thing. That is good. Again, we're talking about 2 to 3 minutes. A couple of slices of leftover cheese, any kind you happen to have. Use grated Mexican cheese, the 3-blend, Colby Jack, cheddar, American, Swiss. Use whatever you have left, and it's going to be a phenomenal way to take a regular old cheese sandwich and turn it into something delicious. All right, let's go for this this chicken salad melt, or chicken melt. Again, it's just leftover chicken salad with a little bit of yellow processed American cheese on a nice toasted hard bread or dense bread. If you're smoking chickens or you're doing chicken breasts like in a pressure cooker, make extra, because chicken salad can be so versatile. You can make that in tacos real quick like this. Sometimes we'll actually take hot sauce, mix it in with it, add it to a sandwich with a little bit of blue cheese dressing. It's like a buffalo chicken sandwich or a buffalo chicken wrap. Unbelievably good. Those are some kind of delicious. Let's check on our cookie dough here. I have no idea how that's going to work. We'll come back and check on it in a little bit. I'm going to clean up. And let me show you our peanut butter cookie in this pan. Like, I can't believe this is working and working pretty darn good. I'm going to scoot this over here. Check this out. I'll let it cool a little bit more, but I think that might actually be like a pretty good little cookie cake. Well, hey, I'm not at the grill. I'm actually just doing up the editing for this particular video. And I realized that I never did talk about the peanut butter cookie in the little pan that we made. Turns out it was a little dark on the bottom. It was dry. It didn't work out all that well. So what it ended up being like is almost like a peanut butter brownie. It was, a good inch thick, and the top half inch or 3/4 of an inch was really good. It was a brownie consistency, rich peanut butter. It tasted really good. But unfortunately, the bottom was like hockey puck hard, so not very good. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What a great way to kind of use up some leftovers, enjoy having some things out on the Blackstone in just a matter of minutes, and I don't know, look at taking the leftovers and kicking them up a notch and making a good little weekday meal. All right, bye y'all. Safe and happy grilling, and we'll see you next week.